President Joe Biden ending his run for re-election shocked Georgia voter John Diggs.
I think a lot of people like me in the United States who are particularly maybe in the middle, undecided, or even leaning Democrat, we're still in shock.
Biden should have quit sooner, says Georgia voter Johnny Bester.
I was a little nervous about the direction of our country because of Biden being in office for such a long period of time. And I didn't want to see that again, to be honest. But then we think about candidacy and we look at Trump, and then who else do we have?
In the Midwest state of Ohio, Democratic voter Richard Freeman says Biden would have lost to Donald Trump.
Well, I think it's a good decision. I think he didn't have a chance against Trump. Too many people were concerned about his age, which I was too.
In Nebraska, voter Kathy Lindmeyer says Biden has lost some mental sharpness since he was elected.
I'm sad because I do feel that Biden did a good job, and he really came into this wanting to unify the country. That didn't happen.
In South Carolina, voter Mariana Hall says Biden's decision does nothing to change her support for Trump.
I think it's going to be really interesting to watch the Democratic Party kind of scramble to determine who they're going to put in his place. I was seeing there were some things that they weren't really comfortable putting Kamala Harris in there because of all the negative against the current administration.
Vice President Harris is the first choice for Washington state voter Jill Home.
I'm rooting for Kamala. Love to see a female up there, and I think Kamala's incredibly sharp, speaks well. I think that she's ready. She has some really solid experience behind her.
In the Pacific Northwest state of Oregon, voter David Strong is ready to back Harris.
It's not a given that Kamala Harris is going to be the nominee. If she's not, then I think there's going to be more bad blood within the Democratic Party.
In New York, voter Stacey Pritt says it will be hard for any Democrat to beat Trump.
We need somebody who is younger, who will seem more competent at least. Whether or not whoever it is can beat Trump, I don't know. It's better though. I feel like we actually have a chance.
New Yorker Madeline Mills says Biden's decision may have come too late.
I wish that the Democratic Party had figured this out earlier so that it doesn't feel so rushed and chaotic at the moment. But I think that if Biden had stayed as a candidate, he would have lost to Trump anyway.
While Biden is backing Harris to replace him as the Democratic Party's presidential nominee, that is a decision for delegates to the party's convention next month in Chicago. Scott Stearns, VOA News.